suggested payoff order. So good job there. Here's our income and expenses. It looks like we have income this. Here's often when it comes in. Income 2, here's when it comes in. Income 3, income 4. Here's our average monthly income. Here's our expenses that we have going out. Obviously, you know, you're going to have a lot more expenses than just a cell phone and restaurants once a week. It'll give you your average monthly expenses going through here, your average discretionary income that's left over at the end of each month there. Here's where it gets into the gooey stuff. Okay, your traditional plan, you know, it was going out here because it was an interest-only loan, and then it starts dropping off. Here's when you would have paid it off. Well, here's your accelerated plan. Here's what's going to happen for you here. We're going to pay it off there in 4 years. You know, just highlighting, finding their emotions, finding, you know, what's working for them. Okay, if we start investing into this whole life plan of $800 a month, at the end of it, when we would have paid off our mortgage, you're going to have $578,000 in there. If when you pay off your mortgage, if you keep putting that money, the $1,254 a month principal and interest payment, you kept investing that and got a 5% return, you're going to have over $1 million when you would have paid off your home. Okay, so total we're going to have $1.6 million there. Here's your next 3 months max actions, going through exactly what's going to take place for the next 3 months. When a payment is paid off, it'll pop off on paid off, all that fun stuff. Okay, so say you run the client's information for them. You've got it. You're looking at it right here, and you've screwed something up. You need to add something to it. All you need to do to change the information is simply click on Edit Plan. That's all you've got to do to go back and change that stuff. So click on Edit Plan. That's going to take you back to the screen that you put everything in on before. All you need to do is simply edit the information wherever it is. If you're adding a debt, if you're adding an income, if you're adding an expense, whatever it may be, maybe they realize, oh, you know, let's put our student loans on this plan. We forgot about them. Oh, we have a few other expenses in there than we told you about. You know, we charge $100 a week in gas. You know, whatever it may be, edit that information. Come down here to the bottom, and it will say erase existing map actions and recalculate the plan. It will start it all over for you. So if you click on that, it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? Because it's going to permanently erase what you had before. Just click OK, and it will start running the plan for you. Okay, so that pretty much is going to sum it up. That is basically setting up the client and taking advantage of each one of those features of the software there. On Thursday, do remember, we will be covering how the client is going to use the software. So we're going to log in as the client. We're going to fast forward things. We're going to transact details. We're going to reconcile details. We're going to edit financial information. The question was asked, what if they get paid on a commission base? I'm going to really show you how that works, because you're going to be able to edit things on there and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to come in here to our questions. We've got a ton of them, so please stand by and I will go through those. If you don't have any questions, thank you for coming today, and we will have all these trainings online pretty shortly here on YouTube, so you can jump on there and see them 10 minutes increments at a time, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you just had a few questions here. Okay, so let's jump into here. Okay, so the question is asked, what do you do if they buy this software when they're buying their home? The first payment will be next month. The software doesn't allow for a future date. How do you suggest handling that? That's actually a really easy one to handle. All you got to do is basically say you run this plan and they don't start making their payments till January. All you need to do is run the plan for them so it shows it, and obviously it's going to kick out the report. Let's jump into the report here. It's going to jump in, so it's going to start December, or it's going to start today. But what if they don't? What if they're not going to do it? All you need to do is not start them on the plan until they obviously start making their payments, which if that's their worry on it. All they need to do is when they're ready to start, come back into the software, click on this, and it will recalculate the plan starting from that day. If that's the day they want to start, that's when it will start. So just come back in here, click on Erase Actions, and recalculate the plan from that day forward. Moving on, great. If you want to just kind of trick the system, all you got to do is just go in there, and when you reconcile, you can update your information as to what your mortgage balance is versus what it's saying it should be at. You can just tell it, it's at the full amount, and then put your line of credit balance at what it is, taking out consideration that they would have paid the payment. So just basically just tricking it to jump in there and not worry about that. Okay, looks like we have a few other questions, but we need to jump off here. We will get these questions addressed to you. There's some short ones there. If you have not talked to a sales agent and want to get some information so you can get in there and toy with it, do give us a call, 866-401-6094. The sales agents will get you on there. They'll give you a private webinar where they can explain things more to you. If you're wanting to learn more about the private label to get more information there, you can obviously get more information by calling there, finding out more information. If you're just using the Easy Mortgage Acceleration now, want to move up to getting ready to start hiring agents on and creating your own database, so on and so forth, definitely give them a call and they can get that information taken care of for you. So thank you everyone for being here. You were great. We will get this information of your questions that didn't get answered. They'll get sent to you immediately. And plan on next Tuesday and next Thursday. We won't be doing trainings the week of Thanksgiving, but we're going to be coming out on next Thursday. We will be going over a PowerPoint presentation that you can sit down and go through with your clients, and we will get that PowerPoint presentation to you then as well. And it's a very powerful thing that you can have a presentation while you're in there with them. So other than that, thanks for being here. Have a great day.